For some AAA baseball in the International League. It's the Indianapolis Indians taking on the Norfolk Tides. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about to get started. And pitching in this game, number 76. You can see from the numbers that he's done a good job limiting opposing batters this season. They're hitting under 250 against him. It's not all about the strikeouts when you do that. You have to move your pitches around, mix speeds, and keep hitters off balance. He'll do well if he can execute like that in this one. And now it's going to be Ji-Hwan Bae. And we're underway.
1-0.
Here's the 1-0 offering. Just missed.
2 balls, no strike.
That just misses. And it's 3-0. On 3-0, most minor leaguers are taking all the way. We'll see if he can find the zone. In there at the knees. Swing and a miss late on that one. Strike 2. Down in the dirt, swing and a miss. Up with it. Fires to first. Out. 1 away on the drop third strike. That goes to show you the kind of confidence he has in that pitch. Most pitchers at this level would have gone to the heater on 3-2. So digging in, Nick Gonzalez. Right down the chute. One out and the base is empty. Strike 2. That's smart pitching to come in on the hands because he's struggled at times with the inside pitch. Good placement on that cutter. Might be one to come back to. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third, the shortstop, number 7.
Base is empty with 2 out. Mitch Jev digs in now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Popped up, flying after this one. Drops for a hit, couldn't run it down. And that keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth, the center fielder.
And next, the cleanup hitter. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. And we're just getting going here in the top of the first. And now the 1-2. That one ripped into right center. It's back there. That one is out of here. It just clears the wall. Second of the year. And they grab the lead. It's 2-0. I'm really impressed by the effort out there in center field. He really laid it on the line, trying to bring it back and rob the homer, but just couldn't quite do it. Now at the plate, Anthony Bemboom really needs to start making more contact, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games. That's off the mark, and that's ball 2.
2-0.
That one fouled off. Two outs, bases empty. Comes up empty, strike 2. Gotta stay back and track that left-on-left breaking ball, or you'll struggle with it. Fly ball down the line, Burdick on the move. And that's the end of the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. Welcome back. And on the hill, number 37. Quite the strikeout to walk ratio he's posted this season, better than 4-1. That is elite control, and it usually leads to a whole lot of success when you can avoid beating yourself with walks. Obviously, you need to limit hits as well, but he's showing some high-level skills on the mound. To the bottom of the first we go. Now here's the speed threat. Outfielder, Enrique Bradfield Jr. So easy to look at the big contributors in this lineup, but this has been a strong producer all season long. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. And there's a ball. This is part of why he's been on such a tear lately. He's doing a good job working the count, giving himself an edge. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. That's a teachable moment for this hitter. He knows he shouldn't have been late swinging on that 2-0 fastball. That one is smoked, right field. This one carrying, and it's gone. Powers this one out to right field. 9th homer of the year. It's a 2-1 game. And he extends that nice hitting streak another game with that swing. He looks really locked in. Clearly, he's not just stringing singles together during this streak. That one was almost robbed out there in right field. The batter can feel good about the round tripper, but looking at the right fielder, he's replaying that one mentally, wondering if he could have brought it back. Next up, Peyton Burdick. 1-0. Just missed. This pitcher needs to get right in a hurry. He's already given up a homer, and the next hitters he'll have to face are plenty good themselves. That's a slider for a strike. Swing and a foul straight back. Not close with that one. Counts full 3-2. Gets a piece, stays alive. Another full count pitch. Gets it by him for the strikeout.
Batting third.
Now at the dish, the shortstop, number 87. There's a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
And a strike. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And a base hit right there. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single. That was a great two-strike approach in that AB. Some excellent contact on the pitch away, and he managed to stay back just long enough to zip it up the middle rather than rolling over it to the pull side. And now, the pitcher. Foul ball there. Runner at first, one away. Puts this one in the air down the line. On the move, has a play, and he makes the catch. Some shades of Pete Reiser on that play, taking on the outfield fence. I'm sure the front office would like to see fewer collisions with the wall from their prospects, but they'll be impressed with the hustle and toughness right there. So up next, Dylan Beavers. Doing a good job lately to avoid swings and misses, working on a 5-game hitting streak. First pitch doesn't find the zone. On the ground, right side. Will do it alone. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Top of the second, and now the pitcher, number 37. And he's unusual insofar as he's a lefty batter who still has great contact ability against southpaws on the mound. A lot of times, lefty batters struggle against left-handed pitching, particularly against good breaking stuff. Maybe he won't continue to have this success as he climbs the ladder, but the longer he keeps it up, the better his chances of advancing are. Clips the corner, and the count 1-2. And misses inside. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time, one away on the strikeout.
The right fielder, number 10.
And now the right fielder, and he has struggled this year. That's in for a strike.
0-1.
Bounces, that one gets the pitcher. They get the out, even with the ricochet. Base is empty with 2 out. And here's the first baseman, Dominic Smith. Smith stands at 6 foot even, 29 years old, a former first rounder, back in 2013. 2 down and nobody aboard here in the top of the second. Late that time, and it's strike 2. That sinking fastball looks really hittable out of the hand, but the late movement just makes it dive under the bat. Oh, 0-2 now. Wouldn't chase that time. Nice take. Try to get him chasing on the changeup. Bounce to the right. Takes it to the bag alone. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. Not much going on for the offense that time. We go to the bottom of the second inning. The Indians lead it 2-1. We're back here at the ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the catcher, Michael Perez. And his contact ability against lefties is stellar at this level, but righties are giving him some significant issues this season. The key as he tries to make that jump to the next echelon is to improve his hitting against righty pitching. You see so many righties on the mound that it's hard to overcome struggling against them if you want a long career. Late on that fastball. Fly to left. Pulls it in. There's one away.
Batting seventh, the third baseman.
The third baseman will hit next. He swings and fouls one off. Good rip, but that 98-mile-per-hour heat just a cut above. Swing and a foul straight back. Oh-2, rocks and fires. They try to get a chase on a slider down and away. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. 2 away now.
Batting eight, the first baseman,
Tyler Nevin getting ready to hit. That one's in there, 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Late on that fastball. He must have been sitting on something off speed. Back up the middle, he knocks it down. The ball ricochets, and they still make the play for the out. Play made, that ends the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We're at the end of 2. The Indians out front, 2-1. We're back here at the ballpark, and now Jack Brannigan.
the second baseman, number 6.
There's a sinker at the knees for a strike. Downstairs.
1-1.
And that's outside. Now 2 balls and a strike. Just missed. That's great discipline at the dish. He fell behind 0-1, then didn't overextend or get greedy. Now he's got a favorable count on 3-1. 3-1, couldn't come up with it. A little frustrated with himself as he issues a walk to the number 9 hitter. We head back to the top of the order. Ji-Hwan Bae now at the plate, 0-1. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly, first and second now with nobody out. That at bat was over in the blink of an eye. That one might as well have been placed on a tee, right down the middle, a hitter's dream and a pitcher's nightmare. So digging in, Nick Gonzalez, 0-1 so far. Fastball for a strike, 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. And here's the 0-2. Hit on the ground. Might be 2. 1 at second. On to first. Double play.
Number 7.
That's very smooth at shortstop. He went to the backhand, fired over to second, and started the double play. An accurate and efficient effort. And the next batter, Mitch Jebb. Singled and scored the first time around. Inside, just missed. Brannigan standing on third with 2 out. Fires across the diamond. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left on base. We move on to the bottom of the third. The Indians with the lead, 2-1. Bottom of the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, number 76. That's in there. It's 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Whether or not he agreed with the calls on those first 2 pitches, he has to focus now with an 0-2 count. Gotta protect the zone, even if it's a little larger than usual. Punches that one away with 2 strikes. And now 1-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Enrique Bradfield Jr. digs in now. He's already homered in this ballgame.
Bradfield Jr.
And a good fastball to start off. That's strike 1. Twice now he's let a high strike go by, and the pitcher's gotten ahead 0-2. Now I think he climbs the ladder. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to fight that one off. Now here's the 0-2. Swing and a drive. Pretty deep. And out of here. Got just enough of that one. Did it again. Home run number 2 of the game. And it ties it up. It's 2-2. He's definitely on a good run at the plate. He has to be feeling very confident. And I'm sure the front office is feeling good about him too. On 0-2, you cannot allow yourself to get beat as a pitcher. He absolutely made a mistake there. That pitch was too hittable. He didn't miss at the plate. Peyton Burdick, the next to hit. Struck out swinging in the first AB. And that's in for a strike. One out, base is empty, and a run in. Here in the back end of the third inning. Oh, and 2, here's the pitch. Battling here, fouls it away. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And that one is in the dirt. Struck him out looking.
Now batting, shortstop.
And the batter will be the shortstop. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
0-1.
Up and in. Tied up here early in the ball game. The next offering misses, and it's 2-1. And it's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils that one. It remains 2-2.
Ball 3. 3-2.
Hit hard on a line. That is the inning. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. 2-2 ball game. It's the start of the 4th. Here's the center fielder, number 40.
The center fielder.
And he's got really good wheels. One of those skills you really can't teach. Not only does he have excellent speed, but it's the effort that catches your eye. That speed benefits him on the base paths and on defense. Teams always want players who can turn and burn out there. And that's outside. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hard hit, right side to first.
You're out.
Leadoff batter retired in the 4th.
Now batting. Catcher. Anthony Bemboom.
Here's the catcher, Anthony Bemboom. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
No strike.
All tied up, top half of the 4th. Next pitch inside, and now 2-0. Just off the outside edge. Here's the 3-0. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone. That's a strike. That one is absolutely pummeled. Could be extra bases on this one. He turns and heads for second. That's a double. I love that patient approach from him to work a favorable count. That one was served in a punch bowl right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. One down. Here's the pitcher. Slider misses away. That's off the mark. 2 balls, no strikes. I don't think he's working around this hitter. Just seems like he's missing his command. 1 out with a runner at second. Laced into left. That's a base hit. Into third now, so runners at the corners and 1 out.
The right fielder, number 10. Line 1.
Go-ahead run on base. And now the right fielder. First time up, grounded to third. One and out. Lefty from the stretch with runners on the corners. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. First and third, one away. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That just misses. 2-2. You can see he thought he clipped the inside edge, and now the frustration is leaking out a bit. Hit on the ground to the right side, and it gets by. Runner from third in to score. It's 3-2. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away. And that sensational plate discipline pays off right here. Got deep into the count, but he didn't panic, and he came through in the clutch. 1 out and 2 on. And now the first baseman, Dominic Smith. Very clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra cautious here. After giving up 3 straight hits, now he's fallen behind against this batter. Whatever they need to do to break him out of this rhythm, now is the time. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Movement in the bullpen. Jonathan Heasley up and loosening in the pen. Zimmerman also throwing. Snap throw to first. Back standing. And another ball. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Ground ball, right side. Nevin to second. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, the second baseman.
The second baseman, MiLB.
And that's through there for a strike. That's a base hit. And a runner on now. That one must have felt pure coming off the bat. He put a fantastic swing on that one, ripping it at 108 miles per hour, showing some really quick hands in the box. Now it's the right fielder, Dylan Beavers. Grounded out the first time. He hits a fly to center. The center fielder under it makes the grab.
Now batting, the catcher, Michael Perez.
And here's the catcher, Michael Perez. Definitely wants to avoid hitting an easy bouncer here. A grounder in the infield should be an inning-ending double play. And that one fouled off. And that drops in for a strike. Wouldn't be surprised to see the runner break from first, trying to stay out of the double play. And that's too high. That fastball wasn't close on 0-2. Might be trying to speed him up at the plate before going to the off speed. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Wouldn't chase that time.
2-2.
Quick check on the runner at first. Dives back in safely. The 2-2. And another ball.
3 balls.
The third baseman waiting for a turn at the plate. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. The third baseman will hit next.
Third baseman, Matt Wagner.
That one's in there, and it's 0-1. And the slider just misses.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, base hit. Rowe stops the lead runner at second, 2 on and 2 out.
The first baseman, number 44, Tyler Nevin.
Now up, Tyler Nevin. Grounded out back to the pitcher the first time. That one misses, and it's 1-0. Home team down by 1. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a pop-up foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. This one in the air to right. Makes the catch. Inning over. 2 left on base. They're trailing 3-2. We're ready for the 5th inning. Now it's the second baseman, Jack Brannigan.
Number 6.
On the ground to third. Grabs it in foul ground. Brannigan, 24 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2022. Now 1-1. And caught it behind the bat. Fires to first. Oh, nice play.
The left fielder,
Here's the left fielder, Ji-Hwan Bae. Pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Bounce to third. First 2 batters retired in the top of the 5th.
the batter, the third baseman, Nick Gonzalez.
Here's the third baseman, Nick Gonzalez. In there, and it's 0-1. And a ground ball to first. Finds its way through for a hit. And that extends the inning. And that one must feel a little extra special given his struggles over the last 10 games or so. And we'll see if his speed becomes a factor now that he's on first. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Mitch Jed. Singled and scored back in the first. 1 for 2 so far. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. There's a strike. Looking at 2 straight pitches and now down 0-2, you're just hoping to make contact. Already in a big hole, and the pitcher clearly has the advantage.
Ball. 1-2.
Next offering is downstairs. Great job to lay off those pitches down and work the count even at 2-2. That's good discipline. Step off, throw to first, back in easily. 2-2 now. And that one is foul. We'll try again. In the dirt, but kept it close. To second, but way too late. Safe there. And now a runner in scoring position. Runner at second with 2 down. On the ground. And handles that one. The throw to first. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Indians out front here, 3-2. Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Heston Kjerstad. Surprising to see them go with a pitcher off the bench in this spot, particularly since they're not out of available hitters. Skies it out towards left center. Bay settles underneath it. And it's caught for the out.
The center fielder, number 2.
Enrique Bradfield Jr. getting ready to hit. And he's got serious defensive upside as a prospect with solid speed, good defense, and that elite arm strength. Really nice package of skills for an outfielder. There's a strike at the knees. And it's 0-1. The Tides trailing by 1. Bottom half of the 5th. And now it's even up. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's outside. And it's a pop-up. Bamboo settles underneath it. And hauls it in. That's out number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, Peyton Burden.
And now Peyton Burden. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Foul ball there. That one's in there. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Inning over. 3 up, 3 down here. Still a 3-2 ball game. New arm out of the bullpen, Jonathan Heasley. He's very good against righty hitters, but set up here to face a couple of left-handed batters this inning. Well, it's a one-run ball game. The center fielder now at the plate. He's already gone yard in this game. Upstairs.
Nope, that's away.
After those two pitches, it's clear he wants no piece of this batter. At the plate, he needs to stay patient and not chase something just to swing. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
That one close, ruled a ball. Left field. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Just a shade too early with the swing, and the mechanics might have broken down a bit. He needs to try to put that up the middle instead of yanking it to the pull side. So up next, Anthony Bemboom, 1 for 2. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Ben Lively, up and throwing. And the 0-1 now. Pulled softly, but that goes foul. Off the mark there. Now 2-2. What a take with 2 strikes. This one high in the air, out to left center. Giving chase. Pulls it down. Had to cover a lot of ground there, and that's why you take those extra reps during batting practice, getting reads on the ball as it comes off the bat. Even a quarter second's hesitation can cost you in the game. Base is empty with 2 out. The pitcher, the next to hit. First offering misses the mark. Hit hard, that gets through. A 2-out knock, and it keeps the inning alive.
Now back, the right fielder, line 1.
So a runner aboard, and now the right fielder. Close, but ruled a ball. Here comes the 1-0. And that's in the dirt. This is a teachable moment on the bases. If you've got good instincts and you see the ball's going to hit the dirt, you can take off early and try to move up. That comes with experience. There with plenty of time, inning over. So 1 hit is all they get. We move on to the bottom of inning number 6. The Indians have the lead, 3-2. We're back here at the ballpark. Home half for the 6th, and now the shortstop, number 87. That one fouled off. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Goes down on strikes, and he knew he should have offered it that one. Looks like he doesn't want to hand the ball off to the bullpen just yet. Impressive work.
The second baseman, Norby.
And next, the cleanup hitter. And that's a little hot. One-0 pitch.
Oh.
Close one, but doesn't get the call. He's had great control all game, but it's a 3-ball count now. Batter has to be ready to hit. And that's a walk. One gone and a runner on at first. Now it's the right fielder, Dylan Beavers. In there for strike one. After walking the last hitter, he just reached back and fired that high fastball for a strike. That's a good way to reset after giving up the free pass. The 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And the slider just misses. With the tying run aboard at first, here in the bottom of the 6th. Throw over the bag and back in safely. On the ground to second, might be 2. Good feed, that's 1. And that's 2. The second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop who completes the play, and they get out of the jam and end the inning. On to the next inning, and here's the first baseman, Dominic Smith.
First baseman, Dominic Smith.
And immediately fires a strike to the left-handed batter. Way out front for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. And goes down on strikes. That's the first out.
The batter, number 6.
Now, Jack Brannigan. Little chopper rolls foul. Oh, 1 now. Swings through that one for strike 2. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. In the dirt. That one in the dirt. Dodges that fastball. That'll back him up a bit. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. Seemed to be sitting on the fastball there. Good job to adjust and fight off the breaking ball. Struck the batter out without a swing. Back-to-back Ks. And he got turned into a pair of shoes at the plate on that curveball. He was locked up.
Bay.
Ji-hwan Bae digs in now. 1 for 3. That one finds the corner. Two outs and nobody aboard. Chases the changeup in the dirt. That's a lowlight of a swing. Cut on a miss. That's a strikeout. It's a 1-2-3 inning, but they're up 3-2. We're back, and a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th, Clyde Duncan, trying to protect this lead. Well, it's a one-run ball game. Michael Perez getting ready to hit. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Hoping to put the tying run aboard. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jose Hernandez getting ready to go. Selby getting cranked up as well. 0-2, rocks and fires. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. Next offering is upstairs. What discipline to lay off the high 0-2 fastball. He's doing a good job to shrink the zone and force the pitcher to throw him something hittable. Slings it across. Leadoff batter set down to open the 7th.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Wagner.
The third baseman now at the plate. And a big swing and a miss. Challenge fastball to start the AB, and the batter clearly not ready for it. The pitcher shouldn't give him anything off speed in this spot. The 0-1. Lifted in the air to right center. And now 2 down.
The first baseman, number 44.
Digging in, Tyler Nevin. Hard hit left side. Throws across the diamond. Play made, that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Looking ahead to inning number 8. The Indians lead it 3-2. We're in the top of the 8th. At the plate, Nick
The
Gonzalez.
third baseman, Nick Gonzalez.
That one
That's
missed.
a ball. 1 ball, no strike.
Missed inside with the curveball. Just off the outside edge. And there's the automatic take to make it 3-1. Grounds this one to the right side. Sneaks through, base hit. And the leadoff hitter aboard.
The batter, number 7.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Mitch Jebb. Swing lifts it to shallow left field. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, The center fielder, Chase Rowan.
Got it started a little too early there. Strike one. Throw to first. Gonzalez back on a dive. The 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Oh, 2, and the delivery.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This one's in the dirt. And the runner stays put. Now the 1-2 pitch. Wouldn't chase that time. Nice job to spot slider out of the hand and read the movement. He did well to lay off that pitch. At the belt, kicks and delivers. Got it. Now 2 away. Here's the catcher, Anthony Bemboom. That one misses. Ball 1. And another ball.
2-0.
Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second and out. And that'll end the inning. Trying to get into scoring position on that play, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That is how you want to pick up your pitcher. And now a meeting near home plate, so it looks like we're going to have a double switch here. Jose Hernandez taking over on the mound now after the double switch, and he'll be in the 3rd spot in the lineup. Tsung Chae Chang batting in the 6th spot.
Now playing shortstop and batting 5th, number 71.
Bottom 8, welcome back. We've got ourselves a pinch hitter, Taron Vavra, and he's better than most pitchers with the bat in his hands. And immediately fires a strike to the left-handed batter. Hard ground ball, base hit. And the pitcher with a base hit. Not easy for a pinch hitter to come in cold and make a big impact. He showed he's built for moments like this right there. Nice job. No outs, runner at first. And now the center fielder, Enrique Bradfield Jr. And that's outside. Ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time. Good job to let the low one go there. Swing lifted to left field. Makes the grab on the run.
Now batting, left fielder, Peyton Burde.
So digging in, Peyton Burde. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. First pitch, swings and misses. 3 Ks already for him in this one, but he has to shove that aside and focus on this at bat right now. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. And that's 2. They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they get out of this jam. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Keegan Aiken. Looking at the walk rate this season, he's done a good job of not beating himself. These hitters are going to have to swing the bat if they want to get on base. Anthony Bembu digs in now. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. The third baseman should have this one. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Sung-Chae Chang.
So up next, Sung-Chae Chang came into the game on defense. First trip to the plate here. Hit hard on the ground to short. Over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 10, Lonnie One.
Base is empty with 2 out. And now the right fielder. And the pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1. That one misses low. Dances out of the way. One-run game here in the top of the 9th inning. Bash down the right side, but foul. He's doing a good job of changing speeds. First the off-speed stuff, then the heat. Now the hitter's off balance. Up and in, and the count is full. And that's ball 4.
The batter, the first baseman.
2 away and a runner at first. And now the first baseman, Dominic Smith. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Wouldn't chase that time. Breaking ball inside. 2-0. Might have released that curve a little too soon. It backed up on him a bit. Step off throw to first. Back in there standing. There goes the runner. This one in for a strike. Oh, safe. Can't say the pitcher was careless. He threw over to check on the runner, but this is an aggressive base stealer, and he timed his jump really well. Great job to get the steal and move into scoring position. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. That's some great arm action from him to sell the changeup. To the right side. There with plenty of time. Inning over. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. One last shot coming up. Bottom of the 9th on deck. The Indians on top here, 3-2. Johan Oviedo into the game. And he's done a terrific job in terms of hits allowed this season. Very hard to square up his pitches. 3, 4, 5 hitters due up for the home squad. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Can't alter the approach here at the plate. Not really known for a ton of pop. You shouldn't try to win it all at once. Just get on base and set the table for the hitters behind you.
No.
It just misses. A ball and no
1-0.
strikes. Late with the swing. Strike one.
1-1.
And another ball.
1 strike.
One-run game in the bottom of the ninth. He swings and fouls one off. Here comes the 2-2 offering. Ripped into the outfield. That's a base hit. That's the kind of hit the rest of the team will really appreciate. Clutch AB. Great back control on that pitch. Got a pitch on the outside, let it travel deep into the zone, and ripped it the other way for the knock. The second baseman, the next to hit. Swing and a foul straight back. Swings and misses. Down 0-2, and now you have to shorten up and just find a way to put it in play. Maybe gonna have to fight 1 or 2 off. Trying to close out this 1-run lead here in the last half of the ninth. Runs the high heat past him for the strikeout.
Now batting.
So digging in, Dylan Beavers. Sharp grounder, that's through for a knock. Lead runner hits second and heads for third. Safe! Pressure packed at bat and some fantastic work at the dish to come through. Got a first pitch fastball he could handle, and he really ripped it. This next at bat is going to be critical. One away, runners at the corners here. Michael Perez getting ready to hit. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swing and a miss, it's 0-1.
1-1.
Tying and winning runs aboard with 1 out. A crucial moment in this game.
1 ball. 1
It's a
strike.
pitch out. No action, though, and that's ball 1. And the count 1-2. Fights that one off, we'll reset and do it again. Two and two, and the pitch.
3-2.
And that's in the dirt. Keep your eye on that runner at first on 3 and 2. He could be going, and he's more than capable of stealing second if the batter fans. He goes down looking.
Now batting.
So down to their final out of this one. Now the third baseman, number 20, trying to deliver as the hero. That's a little bit low. That one is upstairs. This is a critical moment for this pitcher. With the runners on base, you have to be wise with where you put your pitches. You could see some runs coming in. And that one hit to first. Picks it up in foul territory. And that's outside. And the count is now 3-1. Tyler Nevin in the on-deck circle. They're down to their final strike of the game. The runner will be going here on 3-2, but the hitter has to stay focused on the pitch and not get distracted. Oviedo is just one strike away. Fouled off again, still 3-2. Lands foul, we'll reset and do it again. Nobody out, and the potential tying and winning runs on base. Foul will see another payoff pitch. And a foul ball, so he stays alive. And the 3-2 offer. Wide to center, and that ought to do it. And that's the ball game. Three to 2, the final score. Thanks for dropping by and joining me and our wonderful crew here on the show. I'm Ben Gelman. Talk to you soon.
Here now is our final line score. First, for the victorious Indianapolis Indians, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 runners on base. For the tie,